Hello Informed Beauties, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about some acne fighting ingredients that you should be on the lookout for when you are considering products for your acne. These are key ingredients that I personally stand by. These are ingredients that are effective at fighting acne, healing acne scars, all of that. So let's go ahead and let's jump into it. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed, take a moment and hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video. I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. So make sure you turn on the post notification and you subscribe so that you don't miss a video. First ingredient that we are going to be talking about is turmeric. Okay, turmeric is antibacterial and it is brightening. So antibacterial is great because acne is bacteria on the skin, in the skin, and you want to use things that are antibacterial that remove the bacteria to help clear up the acne. Turmeric is also brightening, so it does clear your complexion or brighten your overall complexion, and it does help with fading acne scars. There are many face masks out there that do have turmeric in it, but you can also do a DIY. There are so many out there on the YT. And you can make a turmeric mask at home using turmeric powder. I have a whole thing of it. You can take it, mix it with bentonite clay or honey, and you can apply it to your skin. That's also a great way of implementing turmeric into your daily skincare, or actually weekly skincare. I wouldn't say use it every day. But if you're using it more so in a mass form, which most people do use it as, like a weekly thing. All right. So the next one that we're going to be talking about is vitamin C, one of my favorites. Okay, so as you know, vitamin C is an antioxidant, is anti-inflammatory, and it helps with dark spots. And the reason why, whenever somebody's asking me like, well, what can I do about these dark spots, I always suggest vitamin C. Vitamin C is going to be your best friend when it comes to fading the dark spots, when it comes to acne, because it has those antioxidants in it. And vitamin C also has a little bit of a peeling, because it's an acid, so it is going to peel a little bit at the skin. So that's why I also do suggest vitamin C, but it's also a great antioxidant, like I said before, and it's anti-inflammatory, so that also helps out with any breakouts that you have. So definitely vitamin C, get you some Derma-E's. Derma-E line of vitamin C is one of my favorites. Like, if you haven't tried them and you're looking for something with vitamin C in it to help with your dark spots specifically, I always say try Derma-E. Okay, the next ingredient is glycolic acid. Now, glycolic acid, you heard me say it before, is one of my favorite acids to use. Glycolic acid is great for acne. Do your research if you haven't, but it's a great acid for acne. Okay, glycolic is a light pill that fights acne as well as brightens the skin. And you want a light pill when it comes to acne. You don't want anything too abrasive. You don't want anything like a chemical pill that can really just tear your skin up. Like, you want something that's going to be light and that's going to lightly exfoliate or lightly peel the skin, but at the same time it helps to fight the acne and it gives you a brighter overall complexion, which also is helpful for any scars that you may be having. Any acne scars you may have. Okay, all right, so the next one is tea tree oil. Another one of my favorite, tea tree oil. Once again, I look for tea tree oil in just about every acne product, and pretty much every acne product is going to have tea tree. If you pay attention, a lot of the times they have tea tree in them. Now, tea tree is antibacterial, antiseptic. Once again, it clears away the bacteria off of the skin, and it helps to heal any breakouts and clean any breakouts that you have. So it's very important that you are looking for face washes or even face mask, even what is it, acetone, not acetones, oh my gosh, even toners that have tea tree in it, so that you can use it to heal the breakouts and to dry them out and get the bacteria off of the skin. All right, another acne ingredient that is needed is African black soap. Now, I don't hear too many people talk about African black soap, and there's a lot of mixed feelings when it comes to African black soap, because some people's skin don't really react really well to African black soap, but I really do feel it's the type of African black soap you are using. So African black soap is anti-inflammatory, It's antibacterial and it's very soothing. Now, if you guys remember Dudu Osun, I think that's the name of it, the like bar soap, I could not stand that stuff. Like, I felt like it made my skin 10 times worse, but some people swore by it. Then I tried another African black soap by this smaller like black company, and it was amazing. I didn't have any issues. Tried another one by Shea Moisture. It was amazing. Haven't had any issues. And then I've heard that Shea Moisture, people were saying don't use their African black soap because it'll mess your skin up, and I'm like, it hasn't done anything to my skin. If anything, it has enhanced my skin. So I really do feel you have to find what African black soap works for you. Some people like the liquid, some people like the bar form, some people like it where it's mixed with shea butter. And do your research, make sure it's as organic and as natural as possible. But African black soap is really great when it comes to clarifying acne. Like, it is, I think it's not talked about enough, but I've been using it more. I've been using African black soap long enough to know that it works for acne. So if you're, and it's great too, like at oily skin, it's great. So if you have never tried African black soap, I definitely say try out Shea Moisture's brand. And there are other brands out there as well. Just make sure you're doing your research and getting the best organic African black soap as possible. All right, so the next one is vitamin E. Now, vitamin E is one of my favorites, and I was actually put on to vitamin E by a barber. He was telling me like, okay, take vitamin E and put it on a pimple and see what happens, right? I was like, what? He said it's gonna clear it right up. So I went, got some vitamin E, put it around the pimple, cleared that bad boy right up. And I was like, really? And ever since that happened, vitamin E has been what I used to mix with my tea tree oil as a spot treatment, and it clears up a pimple overnight like nobody's business. Vitamin E is anti-inflammatory and is an antioxidant, but it works amazing, especially when it comes to spot treating and you want to mix your tea tree with something. Like I said, I mix it in with that tea tree with the vitamin E, boom boom, go to sleep, wake up next morning, pimple non-existent. Okay, so vitamin E is great for that. The next one is salicylic acid. Now, salicylic acid unclogs the pores, so it does help to unclog those pimples and those follicles that are clogged, that are going to cause a pimple. Now, the only thing about salicylic acid, and this is the reason why I really don't pull for salicylic acid a lot, is because the thing about it is that it's not antibacterial, so it's going to pull for all that gunk. And I feel it makes pimples come forward. So I feel like with salicylic acid, you have to pair it with something that is antibacterial, like tea tree, so that you don't get a new pimple or you don't form new pimples. But I'm not a big fan of salicylic acid. Even some of the things that I've gotten, I've noticed when I use them, I break out more. And we don't have time for that. But other people have great experiences with using salicylic acid. So once again, it is a great thing to have for acne because it unclogs those pores, but it's not antibacterial. So it's going to bring forward that bacteria that can cause you to break out more. Okay, so definitely, but it is I've seen people have great results from it, but everybody's skin is different once again. So salicylic acid is another great ingredient. Another ingredient that is really close to salicylic acid is willow bark. And I discovered willow bark when I was using Burt's Bees, because Burt's Bees spot treatment or their toner has willow bark in it. And it is soothing, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory. And willow bark is the more organic or natural alternative to salicylic acid, if I'm correct on that. I don't have too many products with willow bark in it. I haven't used willow bark in a while. I think I have one toner that has willow bark in it. One toner. I don't grab for it as often, but from what I have used from it, it is very great. I haven't had any issues, but that's another great acne ingredient. And then the last one that I want to touch upon, and put it in my notes, but it's benzoyl peroxide. I'll put a little bit more about benzoyl peroxide here because I don't really know it off the head, but I've used benzoyl peroxide years ago, and I didn't like it personally because I feel like it made me break out more. So I used it, tried it, didn't really work for me, and that was that. But I see people have great experiences with using benzoyl peroxide, and I've had people who had acne say that it worked out amazing for them. So that is another key ingredient that people do use for their skin to help fight their acne. Just keep in mind, when it comes to the listing of these ingredients, they are very key when it comes to acne, but then again, some things may work for you, some things may not work for you, and it's just very important to find out what ingredients work for you. Okay, like me, I know tea tree, I know glycolic works amazing for me, vitamin C is my best friend, but salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide ain't it. Like, they don't work for me. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. This is your girl EuniyceMari. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you in a later video. Bye.